Clip Tubes, another one of Kip's Clips. No. Hopefully this is a wee bit smoother. Anywho, this is the language I may use is a bit tongue in cheek, okay, but because it might sound a bit offensive to dumbasses who believe the Earth is flat, right? They fell into that cult and they're going to spend all their life trying to like bomb people's brains back to the Stone Age, and I mean literally the Stone Age. And when I say that, right, the first, it's theorized of one of the first times that human beings started to grasp the concept that the Earth was round, and the way things moved and astronomy and stuff like that was back in during the Babylonian Empire. Now, technically speaking, the Babylonian Empire was around during the Stone Age, which means for whatever reason, people like to propagate the flat Earth shit. I think I don't know the people who propagate this, whether they actually, people with some brain cells can't believe this because it's so laughable, and they think I'm the daft one. Time will tell. Anywho, the flat Earth stuff. So I think we should all do a crowdfund for one of the biggest propagators of the flat Earth around. Now this guy cracks me up. Beyond the imaginary curve. Now, I don't watch him. I think he's banned me and kicked me out and said he would debate and then declined to debate and kick you out and stuff, and then moans that people don't want a fair discussion. Because you can't have a fair discussion with people like that because they're crackpots. And if when you point out to them like there's pictures of the curvature of the Earth and they just go into the diatribe of shite that you fucking hear on YouTube and stuff, you just know they're programmed like the Clockwork Orange through the power of YouTube and the power of suggestion into the flat Earth shite, and none of them are Exploration UK, alright, my mum, and none of them are get any grasp or any mental ability to grasp the concepts that they clearly don't grasp, which makes them believe in the flat Earth. I'm Magic Magnets, alright, my man. Magic Magnets, how you doing? Take that quote out of context. I'm Magic Magnets. If somebody be like that, Magic Magnets, look, what the fuck, lock this guy up. Give him a weekender. Alright, Miss Soph, in the evening. Hope you and yours are all good. So, I don't know if recently you've caught one of the people that are doing this, among others, is Virgin Atlantic or Virgin Company. They're doing trips, commercial trips up into the edges of space. There's a debate to say whether you're going very high up in the atmosphere or whether you're going into space, right? There's a debate to be had there, and nerds will argue that point. But let's just, for the purpose of this video, call it space. The reason being is it takes you high enough to see the curvature of the Earth with your own eyes, but then does this fall on deaf ears to conspirators who believe in flat Earth when they start talking about its concave windows and stuff? I mean, like, this flat Earth stuff, I'll draw a parallel of my attitude to this and why I've got such an attitude, right? When I first started getting balls deep in the conspirator world, a very typical meme saying, way of thinking that would get programmed into you was Freemasons are all it's all Freemasons, it's all Freemasons, it's all Freemasons. They sacrifice babies and they're all shagging babies and stuff. And I was like, right, hold on, man. I know this for a fact not to be a reality, right? I just know it. So I know that there's this conspiratorial landscape. It's full of shite sometimes, absolutely full of shite. And then this flat Earth thing. When I was 16-year-old, I can remember I worked for DM Design, uh, working for them, and one of my friends worked in the factory. His missus worked for British Airways at the time. The Concorde was still about. That will date it for you. And when you worked for British Airways, sometimes you got free Concorde tickets when there was extra. So the long and the short of it, him and his missus went over. I think it was Christmas time. Went over to New York on Concorde, and he brought back pictures, and these were pictures he took from in the Concorde, funnily enough, when he was going there. And because Concordes have to go fly a lot higher than your average plane, they can see the curvature of the Earth. You can see the curvature of the Earth from Concorde. And he took a picture and showed me these pictures of the curvature of the Earth, and I was fascinated. It was like, wow, and you know what? The windows weren't concave, because when you came back down to fucking Earth, the fucking everything wasn't bendy. These people are off this planet. Okay, so that's why I have the same attitude. That's why I have the attitude towards flat Earth. Because I've seen it from my own eyes, the curvature of the Earth, and when I see the videos doing the rounds, and these videos are sometimes coming from my pals, man, and sometimes I stick them on and can't get to the stop button quick enough. And I'm listening to it, and it's just all fucking mumble jumble bullshit, playing with words, bamboozling people with bullshit, minuses. You know, like the typical thing is bamboozling people with the fact that you can't see the curvature of the Earth. Like, that's just the lack of people's ability in their mind to grasp the concept of how big the fucking Earth is, right? That's why you need to go to so high to actually start seeing it. Regular planes, relatively speaking, they don't go high up in the sky at all. That's why you can see them. Satellites are, technically speaking, still in. They orbit the Earth using the Earth's gravity. So you could. People say they're technically still in. Earth's gravitation, Earth's orbit, Earth's atmosphere. So, with Virgin Atlantic and others starting these trips up into space, I think we should start a crowdfund for Beyond the Imaginary Curve, who's got 27.2 thousand subscribers, to go into space. For Google's telling us it's going to cost $450,000, which, by the power of deduction, because I've been watching Sherlock Holmes, is $16. It's a wee easy sum. $4,500 divided by 27.2 thousand is $16.60. Round it up there, call it, each. And that's all it takes to get this lunatic in a fucking spacecraft, fucking launch him up into the space, into the higher atmosphere. He can see for his own eyes the fucking curvature of the Earth, to get this guy out of this cult, like thinking, oh, everybody should be so much something, but just debate me, just debate me. Like, fucking, I don't watch them, right? These people hurt my head. I last 15-20 seconds, and I'm like, nah, man, like, these people literally are lunatics, you know what I mean? They believe, by the power of suggestion through lunatics on YouTube, that they're smart and they can grasp these concepts, and they can't. So help me, help him. Any support. If you like me think this guy, we should start up a crowdfunding fund to get the $450,000 to send this lunatic up into space so he can see for his own eyes, and then that's going to be 27,000 people you're going to save from wasting their life on fucking does a tree make a noise if it falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it shite? Alrighty, YouTubes. Take it easy. Catchies. We need to convince them that oxygen is a government-controlled agent and they need to hold their breath. Here, so have you not heard about chemtrails? No. See, when you're ball deep or you're like absolutely in complete psychosis of conspiracy land, so think of the shit they've got you believing. Snow is fake, the weather's fake, the air is killing you, the water's killing you, the food's killing you, big pharma's killing you, the government's killing you. You shouldn't play sports or anything of the like. What you should do is just get into guns and survival shit. Join some sort of join some sort of militia. Get an AR-15, hunker down and wait for the apocalypse. Oh, and of course, read your Bible. Do you know what I mean? That's what happens when you're ball deep in that cult. I told the fluoride problem by knocking out my teeth. I no longer have to buck the plank with fluoride and toothpaste because I've knocked all my teeth out with my AR-15. Smart. Who says conspirator land is filling up our step ahead? I no longer use soap. Don't you know all the shite and muck and all that makes you look like an oily, horrible bastard? That's your body naturally cleaning itself. It's a government-controlled conspiracy to sell you soap. See the science behind soap? Known for hundreds of years. Like the kind of science you can do, scientific experiments. Like old-fashioned scientific experiments like reproduction or shit in a lab. Well, you can do that with soap, but that's a conspiracy, you see. Just like the fluoride conspiracy. That's why I took it on my teeth. What's the flat earth? Oh, the flat earth conspiracy. Bendy water. And water's finding its level. That's because I don't understand the concept of gravity, you see. Because gravity's no real. Me and my mate were talking about this. I was pulling my mate's teeth out the other day because he's sick of fluoride as well. And I was pulling his teeth out for him. Stay woke, peeps. That's it. Stay woke and aware. So I was pulling my mate's teeth out the other day and we were talking, he was filling me in on Beyond Imaginary Curve, the guy that we should launch into space. And he was telling me gravity, as we know it, is a conspiracy too, don't you know? See, the gravity isn't real. Because what's actually happening is because the earth is flat, apparently. That when you jump up, you're only falling back down, you see. The earth's actually catching up with you. So you're like, that's the best you could explain it. Because it makes no fucking sense at all because the earth is flat, you see. What's it? That white stuff in my mouth you just seen there, wasn't the teeth? I wouldn't be so silly to have teeth. You wouldn't believe me in my way of saving the world and all my pearls of wisdom. If I had teeth. If I had teeth It was so I was a slave to fluoride and the big pharma medical complex that kept my teeth clean. You know the Nazis used toothpaste. Do you know that? Do you know the Nazis used soap? Again, that's chewing gum I use in my gums. Chewing gum. You get it? No teeth. If I had teeth, it'd be chewing teeth. Right? I said chewing gums. Got chewing gum. So, ahead of the game, folks. No fluoride. And because I've not had any fluoride, it makes me be able to see the flat earth. I use my middle eye, you see. Because some cunt with tie-dye behind them told me. He had fucking flip-flops on, you see. He had flip-flops, drunk his own piss, and a tie-dye behind him, right? And you know, when you see somebody like that, and they're on YouTube, you're like, hey, I'm going to copy this cunt. I'm going to drink my own piss. Not just spout piss, but actually drink my own piss, you know? And I don't know about yours, but I would always trust people who drink their own piss. Also, no self-awareness. I mean, if you want to be here and now and present as present be, you can't have self-awareness. You know, you can be aware of the quote of Einstein, you know. Also, right, throw out Einstein's concept and understanding of gravity and all that shit. Just throw that away, right? But use his quote. Endlessly use his quote. Selectively mind, with the inability to have self-reflection. Insanity is doing the same thing again and again and again and expecting different results. You know, like, for example, constantly, for over 10 years, talking about the same piss. You're talking about the same piss, changing a few characters, but endlessly talking the same piss. You know, shit along the lines of the apocalypse. Ah! You know, these people are saying to you, the apocalypse is coming tomorrow. And I know for a fact, for over 10 years, you know, and it's constantly different ways the world's going to kill you. 4G's going to get you. 5G's going to, oh shit, that white stuff in my mouth. There's no teeth. I'm not a slave to the fluoride. Okay? Again, what I do, right, is they want to ban smoking, right? That's a conspiracy. You know nicotine. Yeah, it makes you die early and gives you lung cancer and shit, right? First-hand experience of that shit. But that's because they don't want you to die early, but they do. They don't want you to die, right? They want to ban. Right, let me get this right, because I think my conspiratard hypocrisy fucked up nut. It's kind of showing my hypocrisy here, right? You know, right? They want to kill you with fluoride, but they want to ban. They want to stop you smoking, right? Do you know what it is? It's because they're deep state Illuminati Masons, right? And we all know the Masons are killing the babies. See? What? That's the time that Masons make when they're going to kill the babies. And what do you need when you're going to kill babies? Shark. Big fucking shark. And that's a big fucking shark. And you can kill fucking babies with this. I don't go out at night because the moon's a hologram and 5G killed my dog. Oh, but no, that's another thing. I'm coming to you. Don't you know the internet's enslaving you? And I'm telling you that by constantly using the internet to enslave myself. Yeah. No, don't point out the hypocrisies here. You see, when anybody points out the hypocrisies of me constantly being on the internet, and I'm telling you how the internet's enslaving you through the power of the internet, telling you how the TV enslaved you, but then constantly watching the TV, but watching it through the internet and YouTube and social medias. So the TV is only safe to watch. Only safe to watch if you watch it through the computer. Okay? Got it? Good. Right, I'm going to go and brush my... No, I'm not going to go and brush my teeth. Because I'm proud-eyed free motherfuckers. That's why I know the earth is flat. Anyway, let's start a crowdfund for Beyond Imaginary Earth. I don't trust them because you got teeth. You know, seen this world of fluoride enslavement? Right? Don't trust anybody with teeth. That's what I say. Right? So when you're walking down the main street, you want to see the lizards. Code for Jews, Jew bankers, right? That's basically what fucking Ike meant. Fundamental Christian, comes from fucking Isle of Man, fundamental fucking crazy fucking Christian land, fucking ground zero, and they hate the Jews. That's how they use them as human shield and a proxy army to take over Jerusalem. But hey, that's just me talking. But that's because I don't take the fluoride. Crack it. I can't sleep good tonight knowing how woke I am now. Thanks, Kip. Well, both. You can't sleep because of the radio waves getting in your head. And I know that because I'm constantly on my computer and my phone, constantly online, reading about how the world is going to kill me next. Right? Now, what I'm doing is I'm using their tools against them. Right? That's what I say when people point out my fucking retarded hypocrisies. Right? Hypocrisies I just don't address in conspiratard land. Because it's a cult, you see. You know, when you're in a cult, you don't question your leaders. Oh, shit. That's a hologram. Those things flashing. I'm getting fucking... I'm going to have to do this now, like the footballers on the field when they're saying fuck, cunt and bugger. Because they because, right, I'm putting on false teeth. Right, fucking hell, getting a short jaw there. Anyway, I'm going to do the off. I enjoyed that, man. I don't know, man. I just think it's fucking funny. Right? And see, the thing is, I do it, right? And what I don't like, I know people body deep in the cult, arsehole will be going like that. Right? They just can't fucking just like fucking laugh at it, man. You know, it's like being a bitter Rangers or Celtic fan, right? In that cult, body deep in that cult, and rocking up and you can't have a bit of shit and giggle. Shit and giggles with a Rangers or Celtic fan, a bit of banter, let's say, right? Try and have some banter with a conspiratard, man. Even just that word conspiratard. If people are who are into conspiracies, like me, man, I still love conspiracies. My conspiracies are my own. I'm no Nigel Vag fucking mouthpiece. And my conspiracies are fucking crackpot fucking crazy. But I don't take them that serious. So if I don't blame him either. In fact, the dude I was chatting with the other night, man, we were talking about this, man, and it was like, I was like you can't blame them, man, being sucked in hook, line, and sinker. Like myself, I mean, I went to Bilderberg when I was ball deep and literally lost my voice. I mean, I've heard people saying they've lost their voice before and going, I've lost my voice. I could not speak, right? And that's how worked up and enthusiastic and all that I was. And I was so ball deep that, again, you wouldn't question anybody. You couldn't even dare walk about, like, if somebody was walking about fucking It's like taking the piss out of flat people that believe in flat Earth. Just like that's ridiculous, mate. I'm not going to get into a debate with you because the shit you're pulling out your arse is it's just a shit that's confirmation biased. It's shit that's you're using stuff that's like at best subjective, right? And give me one day on YouTube and I could probably pull up the videos of the people saying the exact same shit you're saying verbatim, and then you talking about everybody just programmed to the BBC, and fucking no realising that you're tuned to the moon before fucking some other arsehole that's got a hold of your brain through the power of social media. Remember, it's only the TV that lies to you, not the fucking internet. You know what I mean? Fucking naivete. But I was naive at one point when I was on Mars, rock bottom, bounced into the interwebs, thought it was all genuine people looking for the truth. And then you find out it's a bit sometimes it's a pissing competition, people jousting for fucking top dog status. I mean, like, I gravitated towards the idea of like anarchy groups and shit like that. And then, like, you touch base with them, and you're like, you have to talk with the top dog to get allowed into the group. No, you're like, what the fuck? Anarchy? Yeah, I know it's not quite an anarchy, but here's a fucking dictionary, man. At least look up the fucking meaning. Anarchy, you fucking dickwads. But again, it's just people wanting to belong, so it turns into a group. That group ends up in some sort of a fucking structure. It turns into like man bitches. You got man bitches who turn that into like one big bitch fest and want to be king conspirator. My conspiracies are better than yours. Don't you know the king and queen listen to me? I won't be the bird. I don't trust you. You get teeth. Fucking fraud. If you're controlled by the fucking fluoride, my man. Anybody worth anything, got anything worth listening to, doesn't have teeth, right? Because they're ahead of the fluoride fucking game. But, aye. So, well, what time is it? Oh, good, I've got a wee bit. Blazing, I was talking about my idea of doing the crowdfunding for Beyond the Imaginary Curve. And I've done the sums, mate. Right. So here's the sums. For the Virgin one, Google's telling us it's going to be in the region, or it is in the region because they've done their first commercial flight, I do believe, and it's only going to go down $450,000, and I do believe that would be fucking what Jamie calls it, American dollars, because that's the standard, innit? Right, I don't know if this is going to come into focus, but I can tell you the figures that are there. Right, there we go. So, 450,000 divided by 27,200. That's the amount of subscribers that are I don't know whether they tune in to laugh at this guy or fucking. Anyway, Beyond the Imaginary Curve, the guy that has never seen bendy water. Well, I'll tell you what, mate. Right, I've just made myself a homemade snow cone. But go and get a glass. In fact, I might even show you bendy water. Right, go and get yourself a glass and fill it up, and you can fill it up beyond that fucking rim, right? Because of surface tension it's created, because of fucking gravity that you can't fucking comprehend, you spaz. And again, this is tongue in cheek. I'm sure this guy's nothing more than a fucking YouTube conspirator, man. Big Dell, that's his name, Big Dell. Bendy water. Right, so there's a scientific experiment that everybody around the world can repeat. Most people have some sort of a container, glass. Most people have some sort of a liquid, water, They can fill it up very, very, very slowly, slowly, slowly. And what you'll find is because of surface tension, which is created because of gravity, and science, which clearly this guy cannot grasp. So this guy can't understand or grasp something, so it's fake. And this is the drip 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 effect. This is the Chinese water torture, or the conspiratard, or the truth or industrial complex. This is why they get you by Bigfoot, the fucking government's hiding it. Oh, UFOs, the government's hiding it. Toothpaste, the government's hiding it. The water, this, the government's hiding it. The constant drip 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 effect of everything's killing you. The government, regardless of who the fuck's in, doesn't matter. They're hiding it. It's a constant conspiracy after conspiracy after conspiracy. Everything's going to get you, and it gets you in a perpetual fucking place of fear. And then you can program people with and get them believing in fucking flat Earth. But like managing to program your head through fucking the power of the internet. Remember, it's only TV that lies to you, not the internet. So anyway, blazing, the sums are in. I'm going off in one because I can't believe people fucking believe this shit. The sums are in, blazing, right? And the sums are right. So let's round it up because I want to make at least a pint off this. $17 each, right? So if we can get a fucking viral video out to his subscribers, $17 each, we can send this banana, this Fruit Loop, this fruit salad, that's a chewy sweet, man, they're lovely, up into space with Virgin Media, no, Virgin Atlantic or Galactic or whatever it's fucking called. Pew! And he can see the curvature there for himself, and then he can come down and go, it's concave windows, it's a transformer, this spaceship's got windows that when it's on Earth are normal, but when it's up there it makes things bendy, because there's no such thing as bendy water, and I've not got teeth, you can trust me, I don't take fluoride, I get my water from plastic bottles, not with the government controlled bits and bobs, because we all know that plastic water, hanging about in plastic bottles in hot warehouses is more safe than the government stuff, because we can trust Coca-Cola more than the government, I think, or can we? Is it Coca-Cola or Pepsi we can trust? Who are we sponsored by this week? I don't know. Anywho, stay away from the fluoride, folks. Get your teeth out, get ahead of the game, like me, and do a crowdfunding so we can send this. Help me with my crowdfund. Right. What's happening? Because Coronation Street's coming on soon. And I'm going to put a few lines on the racing. Let me see how my bets are. What's happening with my bets? Oh, Highland String. Oh, won me 65 pence. Going to be rich. Father Jed lost me 50 pence. I'm not going to get rich anytime soon. So, blazing, thanks for tuning in. I was thinking about doing a show along the lines of Confession from a Conspiratard, but I don't know if it would just be a one-off thing, just talking about all the ridiculous things that have came in. People have sat endlessly debating as if they're experts in it. You know, yeah, I'm getting 80 and sitting in a basement, slowly dying, because I'm fucking so intelligent. I can understand 5G. 5G's gonna get you. 5G's gonna get you. Remember, what was the first fucking thing? Remember, these are fake. I wouldn't dare have real teeth. Y2K. I need to stop eating children's sweeties. Anyway, everybody have a good weekend. Coronation Street's only 25 minutes. I'm going to make a quick munch. Or I might even phone. Ooh, might even be naughty and phone something. Ooh. Anyway, everybody have a nice weekend. Any suggestions of like some sort of a fucking show or anything I could do, man? Confessions of a Conspiratard. Confessions from Conspiratard Land, and do it along the lines of Infowars. Because I try and watch all my feed and stuff. I stick a thumbs up, everybody, because this is so great. And I've got. How many YouTube videos do you see from grown adults with fucking blue tongues? None! None! That's because most grown adults don't eat fucking shit sweeties for kids like me. But they're beautiful. Anyway, any ideas? Confessions of a Conspiratard? But Confessions of Conspiratard Land? My trip. Oh. Bow deep in the Truther Industrial Complex. Wow, man. Do short and sweet ones on that. Do different topics. Get that up on the Tickety Talks. Okay, the wee Chinaman will be like, Chin, what's up, Chin? Hey, Yin. Hey, what's up, Yin and Chin? Hey, son. Hey, son, Chin, yeah, what's up, man? And they will go, I saw a body, a body, a body in the Tufa Industrial Complex. That's okay. The sensor. I'll put it through the sensor, no problem. China, body, we eat the body. We are the body. I saw. I need to go to fucking. Do you know what I done today? When I was doing a clip I got Putin's face, and I was doing a clip, and I tried to get. I was like la 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 la, but instead of doing that, I was like smirking, gurking, her. You know, I was trying to get my Russian on the go, and I googled how to do a Russian accent. You know, it is our fucking brains nowadays. You know what I mean? I get where the hell goes, man. They'll be getting fucking things advertised to me about Russian accents. Although maybe they'll think I'm a spy. Maybe Putin will think I'm going to inject myself over there and bring him down for clearly bringing down that plane with the Wagner guy on it. I thought Wagner was something today with fucking X Factor. You know, fuck, it's Friday, I'll go off on a wee tangent. And remember, thumbs it up, because this is the best podcast in the universe. You'll be droned. I know, man, I'll be droned by the Americans, Tommy Robinson, and the Russians. All at the same time, fighting for the code to drone me. And the trolls. Be fun. And the trannies as well, because I did do a TikTok video with me looking like a woman saying, alright, troops. Glasgow's 2014 entry into Miss Glasgow or something. I thought it was funny. And I did, and bi people as well, because I did do the bipolar bear, which I just think's comedy genius, but nobody seems to share that. I think nobody's got the vision I've got, the comedy gift of like knowing that a bipolar bear character, endless amounts of fun, man. Yes it is. No, yes it is. No. Oh, you know, I think it's so that's fucking shite. No, it's amazing. Fucking shite. No, it's amazing. I thought it was funny. Anyway, everybody have a good weekend. I'm talking shite. I'm away to get droned. Stoned. Or was I right the first time? Good weekend, y'all. Catchies!